Welcome, coffee lovers, to another exciting episode of Dishful Thinking Adventure. Today, we're embarking on a special journey into the world of coffee culture, exploring diverse brewing methods that make each cup of coffee a unique experience. Coffee is a global beverage, but how it's prepared varies widely from country to country, and even from one person to the next. The choice of beans, the method of brewing, and even the serving style can dramatically alter the flavor profile of the coffee. Let's start where coffee itself began, Ethiopia. Here, coffee is made in a ceremony that can last several hours. Green coffee beans are roasted, ground, and then boiled in a jabina, a traditional clay pot. The coffee is served straight from the jabina into small cups. Moving on to Turkey, we have Turkish coffee, brewed in a sezv, a small pot with a long handle. The finely ground coffee is combined with water and often sugar, then brought to a boil 3 times to create a thick, rich brew. The foam is what really sets it apart. In Italy, espresso is king. Brewed under high pressure, this method extracts the rich flavors and aromas from the coffee grounds in a concentrated shot. It's the base for many other Italian coffee drinks, like the latte, cappuccino, and macchiato. In Vietnam, coffee is typically made with a fin, a small metal drip filter. The process is slow, creating a moment of anticipation. The coffee drips into a cup containing sweetened condensed milk, creating a deliciously sweet and strong coffee. Now let's head to France, where the French press or cafetiere is popular. Coarse grounds and hot water are combined in a glass carafe, then after steeping, a metal plunger is pressed down to separate the grounds from the coffee. This method creates a full-bodied brew. Across the pond in America, the classic drip coffee maker is a staple in many households. Water is heated and then dripped over a filter containing ground coffee. The coffee then drips into a carafe. It's a simple method, but one that reliably produces a good cup of coffee. In Scandinavia, a method called egg coffee is used in some areas. A raw egg is mixed with coffee grounds and a little water, then boiled. It might sound strange, but the egg helps to clarify the coffee, making it clear and less bitter. Down in Cuba, the Café Cubano or Cuban Espresso is a sweet espresso shot that's brewed with demerara sugar. The sugar is added into the espresso pitcher, creating a sweet, frothy layer known as espumita, which is characteristic of a great Café Cubano. Meanwhile, in Japan, a method called Kyoto-style or slow drip coffee is popular. Ice-cold water drips slowly onto coffee grounds, taking several hours to make a single pot. This cold brew method produces a coffee that is delicate, sweet, and aromatic. And let's not forget about Greece, where they have a unique method called Greek boiled coffee. Similar to Turkish coffee, it's boiled in a briki and served with foam on the top and the grounds in the bottom of the cup. Now, we can't talk about coffee without mentioning the mocha pot, popular in many parts of Europe. This stovetop method brews coffee by passing boiling water pressurized by steam through ground coffee. It's known for producing a rich, strong brew. Back in South America, specifically in Colombia, a traditional cloth drip coffee called correator is used. A correator consists of a wooden stand that holds a cloth bag, into which coffee grounds are placed. Hot water is poured over the grounds, and the coffee drips into a container below. In the Middle East, Arabic coffee, or gawa, is popular. It's a method where coffee beans are lightly roasted, ground very finely, and then boiled with water and cardamom in a pot known as dala. It's often served in small cups, accompanied by dates. Next, we head over to Australia and New Zealand, where the flat white originated. It's similar to a latte, but typically prepared with microfoam, a very fine layer of steamed milk that gives the coffee a smooth, velvety texture. On the island of Java, in Indonesia, a method known as kopi tubruk is used. It involves boiling coarse coffee grounds and sugar together in a pot. Once the coffee is poured into a cup, the grounds are allowed to settle before drinking. In traditional Mexican coffee or café de olla, it's prepared in a clay pot with cinnamon and piloncillo, a type of unrefined cane sugar. The pot imparts a unique flavor to the coffee, while the cinnamon and sugar create a sweet, spiced brew. Let's jet off to Hong Kong, where Yuan Yung is a popular beverage. It's a unique mixture of coffee and Hong Kong-style milk tea. The result is a sweet and creamy drink with the combined flavors of both coffee and tea. There's no doubt that coffee is not just a beverage, it's a connection to the wider world. So whether you're a casual drinker or a seasoned barista, there's always something new to discover in the world of coffee. And with that, we come to the end of this episode of Dishful Thinking Adventure. But the journey doesn't end here. There are countless more coffee cultures and brewing methods to explore, and we can't wait to share them with you in future episodes. Thank you for joining us on this global coffee adventure. We hope it's inspired you to try new brewing methods or perhaps even to explore the rich coffee cultures of different countries. We'll see you on the next adventure. Until then, keep brewing, keep exploring, and keep sipping the world one cup at a time. Remember, every cup of coffee has a story, and we hope this episode has given you a taste of the richness and diversity of those stories. We'll be back with more food and drink adventures from around the globe. Until then, enjoy your coffee, no matter how you brew it. Don't forget to subscribe to Dishful Thinking Adventure for more culinary journeys like this one. Your support helps us continue to bring you content from around the globe. As always, we appreciate your company on these adventures. Your curiosity fuels our journeys, and your love for food and drink makes these explorations all the more satisfying. If you've enjoyed this episode, please share it with your fellow coffee enthusiasts. Let's spread the love for this wonderful beverage and its rich, global heritage. Also, we'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these brewing methods? Do you have a favorite? Let us know in the comments. We're always eager to hear your experiences and learn from our wonderful community. Finally, a big thank you to all the coffee cultures around the world that have contributed to the vibrant, diverse tapestry that is global coffee culture. You've given us more than just a morning pick-me-up, you've given us a rich tradition of flavors, aromas, and experiences. We raise our coffee cups to you. Here's to many more coffee adventures to come. From the Dishful Thinking Adventure team, we wish you good health, happiness, and, of course, great coffee. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep tasting the world one cup at a time. We'll see you on the next adventure. Until then, may your coffee be strong, your days be bright, and your adventures be plentiful. Thank you once again for joining us. Stay tuned for more culinary adventures from around the globe. Until we meet again, keep the spirit of exploration alive. And remember, every cup of coffee is a journey waiting to be taken. Goodbye for now, coffee lovers. We can't wait to share more of the world's culinary treasures with you. And remember, the world is full of flavors waiting to be discovered. So grab your coffee cup and join us as we continue to explore. So, until our next culinary adventure, take care, stay curious, and continue to explore the wonderful world of coffee. Remember, every cup tells a story, every brew is an adventure. Keep exploring the world, one coffee at a time. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Your support and enthusiasm mean the world to us. We can't wait to see you on our next adventure. And as we say in the world of Dishful Thinking Adventure, there's always room for one more cup. Thank you and see you on our next adventure. Until then, keep brewing, keep savoring, and as always, keep the spirit of coffee alive and thriving.